Hey tennis activity tracker fans, this is Brayden Schnur here. I'm a Canadian professional tennis player, turned pro about a year and a half, I guess it was now. I played at the University of North Carolina for 2.5 years. I'm really enjoying my first year and a half on tour. I just finished my kind of little rest and holiday, and so I'm just getting ready to put in the off-season training. But I have some questions that you guys asked me here that I'm going to answer, and hopefully get to know a little bit more about me. How does a collegiate player know when to forego their remaining years of college for the pros? And what are some of the mental and skill set indicators? So that's a pretty tough question to answer. The first thing you want to look at when deciding to turn pro or leave school early is, first of all, whether you think you're going to be able to make it. That was the biggest thing for me, is if I thought that I could really give myself a shot to make it and do well within my first year of playing professional tennis, that then it was going to be my time to leave. In order to do so, I kind of had some goals of mine to reach in college tennis. The first one was to win around 85-90% of my singles matches, playing at the #1 spot. The second one was to start doing well at the challenger level. So in the fall, when I wasn't playing collegiate tournaments, or during my summers, I was playing a lot of professional tournaments, challengers and futures, and I saw myself, after my first year at the University of North Carolina, I saw myself doing well at the futures level, but not so much at the challenger level. So, I decided to go back to school and continue improving and working hard. And then, and then finally, after 2.5 years, I started doing well at the challenger level, started winning more matches, beating guys inside the top 200, and I just felt that my time was then, and I was going to be able to give myself a pretty good shot with just being able to go to school and start my education, and put myself in a good position to turn pro. Another big thing you want to look at when making that decision is financially. Of course, you want to be able to support yourself and not have to worry about how much it's going to cost to go somewhere, or if you can afford to go play those tournaments. And that's the last thing you want to worry about. You don't need any extra pressure. There's a lot of pressure when playing matches already out there on tour. Just being able to feel confident that you can give yourself a good shot at going pro, and doing well in these tournaments, and just give yourself, if you want to have a guideline or something to base it off of, maybe just give yourself 2 years and say, financially, this is what I need, and if I would do well enough, I can continue going. If not, then maybe it's not for me. But the tour is a grind, and financially is just as important as mentally being ready. Making the decision, you want to have no regrets also. I think that's a big one. You don't want to be looking back and saying, should I have left, should I not have left? Just make sure that you're making the decision to turn pro at the right time. You don't want to be playing pro and feel like you've missed out on opportunities that you could have been still playing and are doing things at school. So I think I made the right choice, and I'm happy with the decision I made, and happy to be out here. I wish you guys all the best of luck, and thanks for tuning in and watching this, and go Heels.